Long before modern India took shape, long before borders, maps, and capitals, a powerful kingdom rose in the lush valleys of the Northeast. This land is now known as Assam, but in ancient times, it was called Kamarupa. Kamarupa was not a small tribal region, nor was it isolated from the rest of the subcontinent. It was a kingdom mentioned in ancient texts, recorded in inscriptions, and acknowledged by some of the greatest rulers of early India. Yet today, its story remains largely forgotten. This video is the story of Kamarupa, a kingdom that shaped Assam's identity, resisted invasions, and laid the foundations of a culture that still lives on. To understand Kamarupa, we must first understand its land. The kingdom was centered around the Brahmaputra Valley, one of the most fertile river systems in South Asia. The Brahmaputra was not just a river, it was a lifeline. It supported agriculture, trade, and movement, while the surrounding hills and dense forests acted as natural defenses. To the north were the Himalayas, to the east and south, thick forests and hills. This geography made large-scale invasions difficult, while allowing Kamarupa to control vital routes between India and Southeast Asia. Kamarupa was not cut off from the world. It was a gateway. This strategic advantage would define its history for centuries. Kamarupa emerged as a political power around the early centuries of the Common Era. Ancient Indian texts such as the Puranas refer to Kamarupa as a distinct region, already known for its rulers and traditions. The earliest historical dynasty of Kamarupa was the Varman dynasty. These rulers established strong administration, controlled the Brahmaputra Valley, and unified surrounding regions under one authority. Kamarupa was not merely surviving. It was expanding influence. By this time, it had become one of the most important kingdoms in eastern India. The greatest period of Kamarupa's power came under King Bhaskaravarman. Bhaskaravarman ruled in the 7th century CE and is remembered as one of the most influential kings in Assam's ancient history. What made him exceptional was not only military strength, but diplomacy. Bhaskaravarman formed a powerful alliance with the northern Indian emperor Harsha. This alliance placed Kamarupa on the political map of the subcontinent. Chinese traveler Xuanzang, who visited India during this time, described Kamarupa as prosperous, cultured, and well-governed. This tells us something important. Kamarupa was not a remote kingdom. It was respected. Kamarupa's strength did not come from kings alone. It came from governance. The kingdom was divided into administrative units, with local rulers and officials managing land, revenue, and defense. Agriculture was the backbone of the economy. Rice cultivation flourished in the fertile plains. Trade routes connected Kamarupa to Bengal, northern India, and Southeast Asia. This brought wealth, ideas, and cultural exchange. Kamarupa was stable, and stability is what allows civilizations to grow. Kamarupa was a land of cultural blending. Hindu traditions flourished here, especially Shaivism and Shaktism. At the same time, local beliefs and tribal traditions were respected and absorbed. This fusion created a unique cultural identity that still defines Assam today. Temples became centers of worship and learning. Scholars, priests, and artists were supported by royal patronage. Language, ritual, and art developed in ways distinct from the rest of India. Kamarupa was not copying other kingdoms, it was creating its own path. No kingdom lasts forever. Over time, Kamarupa faced internal divisions, changing political dynamics, and external pressures. Power gradually fragmented. New regional forces emerged, leading to the transformation of the political landscape. But Kamarupa did not disappear. Its legacy lived on, eventually paving the way for later powers like the Ahom kingdom. The foundation had already been laid. Kamarupa may no longer exist on maps, but it lives on in Assam's culture, traditions, and spirit. It was a kingdom that resisted erasure, adapted to change, and shaped an identity that endures. To understand Assam today, we must remember Kamarupa, because history does not vanish, it waits to be rediscovered.